Well, good evening, everyone. To the mayor, to Mr. Burke from HUD, to my good friend, the alderman from the 48th Ward, the chairman of the Housing Committee, to all of you, ladies and gentlemen, CHA, and to everyone, it gives me a great honor and pleasure to be here. You know, we are so blessed to be able to have been involved in things like this, where we were able to save a SRO that everybody in the neighborhood wanted to go, right? If you look around, you see a lot of high rises, they're getting a lot of rent, they're selling property for a lot of money, but you still have people in the neighborhood who need a place to stay and who have been living in this neighborhood for a long time. I also like to thank NNUP, which is here, the neighborhood organization that works with us to try to keep balance in our neighborhood. I appreciate the fact that you know, I introduced an ordinance years ago to save SROs, to give folks an opportunity to be able to purchase them. And you know, with that came a lot of other people that had to help fund it so they can purchase the buildings, because these buildings and this property is worth a lot of money. So I'm excited that the city stepped to the plate. I'm excited that HUD stepped to the plate, and all of the other financial institutions that are involved stepped to the plate to allow for people to have an affordable place to stay. You know, some folks have in their mind that people who live in SROs and affordable housing are just poor people. No, it's not. You have a lot of students that live in properties like this. You have people who work, who don't make a lot of money, who live in properties like this. You just have people who just want to stay in neighborhoods like this. You know, growing up in Cabrini Green, we used to dream of moving over to this area, right? It was like, you know, when I grow up, I'm gonna move on the Gold Coast, right? So this gives people an opportunity to have all of the amenities that everybody else have in the city of Chicago, close to transportation, be able to do everything. So I want to thank Mayor Lori Lightfoot for continuing this, for carrying this on to make sure things like this continue and get done. And I pray that not only are we able to do this with just SROs, you know, coincidentally, I just had a developer that had lunch with me yesterday who owns some affordable property and wanted to talk to me about his affordable property flipping over to market rate because it's in an expensive community. And we need to continue to work on all of these properties, not just the SROs, but all of these affordable properties in the city of Chicago whose time is coming up where their bonds or whatever the funding is getting ready to exhaust. We need to allow for affordable housing developers to be able to have an opportunity to purchase them, to keep these places affordable in the city of Chicago. So I really want to thank NHP for stepping up to the plate and being creative and making these things happen. And I'm excited to be here, and thank you everyone for everything that you've done for this. Thank you.